Hey guys, before you jump into this episode, I had a bit of technical difficulties, so the show's gonna cut off pretty randomly, but you guys still get an hour. If you live in Texas, I hope you're doing well. It's a shit show here, and let's jump into the show.
Girl,
Everybody
it's
follow
packed
the one
out
line,
here tonight.
please. Follow the one line, please.
I told you.
IDs out. I need to see IDs. Thank you, ladies. Welcome to Park Ave.
Excuse me. Hello? Can you move? What? Excuse me. Oh my God. You ready to go? Girl, I've been ready.
All right, hey girl, hey.
Hola, hola, hola.
How's life? How are things?
Things are good. I cannot complain. I learned to braid my hair.
That's always good.
So I've been into that. But yeah, other than that, trying to stay masked up,
That's important.
trying to stay COVID free.
I know my aunt just got out the ICU with COVID.
What?
She was in there for a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my cousin, her daughter got it from the high school, but my family is from like a small city in Florida, like my main family. So pretty much if one gets sick, you probably can bet your last dollar everybody was going to be taken out. So everybody ended up getting tested, but 3 of them had it. But my aunt ended up having it really bad. She just got the ICU like a few days ago.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, man, how some shit affects people differently.
Yeah, her husband is a nurse. So he took her oxygen one night and her oxygen was really low. So when they took her to the hospital, it's like she could barely breathe, which is one of the symptoms for real. And then she had what they call COVID pneumonia. So essentially she had pneumonia too.
Damn. Is she feeling better?
Oh yeah, she got home maybe like 2 or 3 days ago, but she was in there for damn near a week. Now that was like the first time I was like, oh shit, because I was thinking so many people have died from COVID.
Yeah.
And like I've had COVID and I've known people who have COVID, but nobody has personally died that I knew. And it was the first time I'm like, oh wait.
Wow.
Okay. What? The hospital? What? ICU? But of course it works out.
Now, did she have like pre-existing?
No. And the ones that was worried about, one of my other aunts, because one of my other aunts, like I said, they come from a small city, so everybody sees everybody like every day. One of my aunts actually had sickle cell, so they were actually worried that she might have got it, but she tested negative.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
man, this shit's so crazy.
I tell people that all the time. I tell people I got COVID from Kroger.
From where?
Kroger.
Is that was the last place you went?
Yeah, because my friends Christy and Brandy didn't have COVID. I saw them and they didn't have COVID. But I just read an article about Houston, Texas's Kroger's, and they done had like 300 or 400 people get COVID from just that they know from Kroger's.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I stayed with you when you were like, but you didn't know that you had it. But
yeah, I think I found out I think I took the test I think you left on a Sunday or Saturday. I don't think I took that test till like Monday.
Yeah. And I mean, I didn't feel sick at all.
Yeah, that shit worked weird. And then plus, my cousin was in contact with everybody, including my grandma. One of my cousins that had it was like in a bed with my grandma. My grandma still didn't get it. Right. So it was weird. Yeah, he didn't know. He was just complaining about his mom having COVID. But he went to my grandma's house complaining because, of course, they live down the street. So that was like the thing. Like, I really thought everybody was about to be wiped out. Like, you hear those stories where it's like, oh, we had a birthday party. And all 18 family members. You're like, what? And the dog.
Yeah.
So just thankful that it was only 3 of them and they came up out of that.
That's good.
Sis looked bad. It was a little minute. I was like,
That's good.
But yeah, that's it. Nothing. Just work and therapy, giving this lady about $35 for an hour every Tuesday. That's it.
So how's that going?
Man, therapy's funny. It's just funny because all you do is talk shit about everybody you know without no repercussions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just essentially you get to vent what you won't say to people, or sometimes what you won't say to other people about people because y'all know each other.
I'm sorry. I'm listening to you.
it's just funny how it comes out in therapy.
Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, essentially, I'm paying for a best friend at this point. I pay her $35 every Tuesday to be my best friend and not tell nobody what I said.
Well, I mean, do you feel better? Do you feel like it's work, like it's helping you?
I do. I really do. I mean, we spent time this week. We talked about my daddy, which was funny. So that's a whole unboxing.
You said what?
We talked about my dad.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're here now. We're here. She gets my $35 every Tuesday for an hour. We're dedicated to it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that it's helping you and you feel like it's helping you. So that's good.
Yeah, we'll see. We're just here, girl. Therapeutic me. Therapy. Therapeutic. Therapy me. There we go.
Therapy me, yes.
So what's cool in the city?
So, we've been doing these. I've done 2 different interviews, but I started, my what's cool in the city live or
Website,
web video. And so a guy reached out to me and asked me about interviewing this chick. And so she's a R&B artist. And I went to her music because I've really been on this like R&B, neo soul type vibe.
My favorite. I know all the songs.
I've been like, girl, like I would get on YouTube and like, I don't know, for some reason, like YouTube would just like have these different like artists videos.
They'll curate it for you. Like if you start going
they really do.
Real indie on YouTube, you get real indie.
Yes. So I was like finding all these like indie R&B neo soul artists, and so that's been my vibe for the past like month and a half. And so when I listened to her music, I was like, oh, she's dope. Like she's up and coming. She's just about to put out her EP, which I kind of had to look that up because I don't know what an EP. I didn't know what an EP was.
I don't know what it is exactly, but it'll only be like 7 or 8 songs.
5, 6 songs.
Yeah, it'll be a full album.
Yeah. So her name is Oliva RootS. We did an interview. I thought it would be fitting to have it at a place where people do live music, which I did it at Sugar's. And she was actually really cool. And she talked about her music and her inspiration behind why she does what she does. So, but she's real cool. She's young. Her music's about, buck niggas and sex and, hot girl shit. But she's really dope. We're gonna put some of the interview on there, but check out the full interview.
Okay, we're gonna put the interview right after this, actually.
Yes.
What's up, you guys? It's Adrianna Cool from Recovering Party Girls, and I'm so excited. I know I've talked about doing what's cool in the city visually, and so I tried it last year, but 2020 was a mess, as we all know. So I'm trying it again because you keep trying, you actually will get somewhere. So today I have a very special guest, and I'm super excited. Miss Oliva RootS.
Hey,
welcome. And welcome to 2021.
Girl, thank you.
How's your new year?
My new year, it's good. I mean, I always see these memes that say, I see no changes. And I literally see no changes. Like, I feel like it's just like a continuation. Like, we got to keep going.
Yeah.
Like, we going towards something. And so, I don't know, we going. 2020 wasn't that bad. I'm going to be honest. It was an eye-opener.
It was. A lot of people, of course, have experienced the impact of the COVID-19 locally, I mean, across the world, really. And, hopefully people can bounce back this year if they've lost jobs, loved ones. Hopefully there's healing in 2021. There's restoration in businesses and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so I'm excited that you're my first guest.
Thank you.
I listened to your music. I absolutely love it. It's actually fitting my vibe for my new year. I'm into soul, R&B, you know, jazzy kind of
That's
stuff.
where I'm trying
And
to go. So like basically, I'm coming with like just real words.
yeah,
In
Yeah.
real situations.
Yeah.
And like I'm trying to put it to like the melody of my life.
I love it. I love it. So tell me a little bit about your career. I know you were singing young, and then you decided to kind of go. I know you went to Howard.
Yeah, HU.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your beginnings into your artistry.
Where can I put it? How can I put it? That's what I really meant. Everybody used to tell me, "Girl, shut up." Like literally,
sing
and girl,
around
like
the
when I
house?
say everywhere, like girl, I'll just be singing everywhere. And like when I say, I'm like, okay, so basically, everybody know, you know, I love astrology and all that stuff. Like I'm gonna be on
Astro
you know what I'm saying? My partner put me on. Shout out to Promo. You know what I'm saying? He put me on, but like I love that stuff. So, cause like I really feel like it's the truth.
I love it too.
So like me being me, I'm a Pisces.
Okay, I'm a Virgo.
So okay, girl. My sister's a Virgo, and me and my sister be best friends. So.
Okay, cool. A lot of people have talked
But-
crap about Virgo.
Girl, what? I
okay.
love y'all. Y'all are amazing.
Awesome.
But anyway, so like I don't like to show off. However, there's always been something in me that just knows I'm great. Like, like I just always, so when I do things, like I don't want to do too much or whatever.
Yeah.
Blah. So when I was younger, I always knew I could sing.
Yeah.
Like, but I never tried to do it super hard because
Okay.
I was like, sometimes I would sing and then like people around me couldn't sing. It was just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm
always
sorry.
like that.
Like, and it's like I be feeling bad for people, so I don't want to sing super like, oh, I know I can hit the note,
So
but
good.
I was just
love
like,
it.
I just be like, you know, I'm chilling. But somebody told me I was a Leo moon. So then I was like, I understand it now.
Yeah.
I understand it now. So like that's my true thing. Like I love to just be like showy, like blah blah, but I don't do that too much because like
Because you have to balance it with
I have
your
to
Pisces.
balance it with my Pisces, and my Pisces true nature is just to chill, like be chill. You know, I like to chill.
Yeah.
I like to be like
My moon and sun, my moon and rising is a Sagittarius, so I have a lot of fire. So I have this like type, but then I'm very quiet and calm, and I just want to be, you know.
And you know that's
chill.
crazy because when I hugged you outside, I felt that. I was like, no, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I felt that. I was like, yo, she cool. She one of them people who know she's great, but she ain't gotta do too much. Like. Literally, I thought that in my mind because I was like, just with the hug. Like, I was like, ooh.
Good. I'm glad you got my vibe.
Girl, got your vibe, girl.
Awesome.
So now,
right after she finished talking about what's cool in the city, then we'll come back and I'll tell you my business about my Women Crush Wednesdays.
Yes.
So, plug your friends.
yeah,
Plug your
so
girl.
y'all need to check her out. Her name is Oliva RootS on Instagram. She, like I said, she is an up and coming R&B artist. She's actually really, really dope. I know she's gonna do big things. It's just her music, her sound is very much that slow vibe with the lights off, candles with your crystals while you're saging your apartment or your house. So she's really cool. I like her. We had a great time. And she's like into like, you know, astrology and, you know, we talked, you know, signs and all that shit. So she's dope. Check out the interview. We'll be posting it on YouTube. And that's that.
All right, so we are back. And my Women Crush Wednesday goes to a very special woman. She passed away a couple of days ago. Cicely Tyson. She's just my Woman Crush Wednesday because she's literally have been in that industry since 1948. Her last job was literally like this damn, yeah, like because one thing about Cicely Tyson, she kept a job. So I'm pretty sure at some point she was in a commercial. She did something with Tyler Perry in January, or wait, she passed away, right? In January. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she did something with Tyler Perry in January because one thing about Cicely Tyson, she always worked. But shout out to her to have just such an incredible career, incredible life. When you live that long, you see so much. You see so much change. You see so much heartache. You just see so much. And, you know, she got to do what she was doing to the very end. I think she did an interview with Gayle King like the day before she died. She looked good in that interview. So it was just still, I know
Lashes
she was
on, wig, fit.
Right. Tilted, got everything going. So that's just a life you want to live. Like, you want to live your life in a purpose. Every type of message I read about her was just so beautifully put. And I'm not even talking about, because, you know, some people get like a certain age and then they become like grandmas, and, you know, grandmas are always nice. But even people who talked about knowing her before she was like in her 70s and 80s all had these wonderful things to say. She left such an amazing legacy, and that's pretty much how you should want to live your life. She has a book out, like As I Am, I think, is it the name of that book? She recently, the reason she was on Gayle King is because she had just released her memoir. I wanted the book because if you ever watch any Miles Davis or Betty Davis documentaries, it was like this crazy love triangle where Miles Davis, who was like a jazz musician, he was actually married when he met Cicely Tyson. They were dating, and when he was supposed to get his divorce, they were supposed to get married. He made Cicely Tyson the cover of like his 1968 album called like The Sorcerer. So he gets this divorce and marries Betty Davis, who's 20 years younger than him. And if you ever like watch Betty Davis, she's like this sex pot. She's like cut off shorts, badass, thigh-high boots, afro. Like, she loves fashion. She's into her sexuality and her sensuality. She's just this fucking badass. And it was just like, damn, Cicely, shit. But either way, Miles and Betty didn't work out. He said Betty was fucking Jimi Hendrix, and you know, Betty was 20 years his not senior, his junior. Yeah. Oh. She was 20 years, 19 years his junior. Like, sis still want to be in these streets and be popping. So they get a divorce after like a year, and then like 9 years later, him and Cicely get together and get married. But it's like real crazy and tumultuous. But he credits her for helping him get off his cocaine addiction. Yeah. Basically cleaning him up. But either way, they get divorced in like 1989. I think they stay married for like a decade. No, yeah, I think like close to a decade. But either way, they get a divorce, and then he dies 2 years later. So I wanted the book so I can get her side of it all, because I seen his documentary and I seen the Betty documentary. Yeah. I was kind of curious where she kind of fell into play. Yeah. When he married a bitch that's 20 years younger than him. Like, what? But yeah, so shout out. But honestly, outside of that, I'm just nosy and I like my celebrity gossip like that. But aside from that, she just lived an incredible life. She got to do what she loved. And she really left a mark. You could tell people just loved her. Like, really? She made people feel good. Mm-hmm. And like, that is like my goal. Cause you know, I low-key don't be liking people a lot of times, and people get on my fucking nerves. So like, that is like one of my goals in life, to even strangers, because I get the feeling from her that she makes strangers feel important. Mm-hmm. And you can be good people to your family and friends, but like, people who are just completely and utterly sweet and leave marks on strangers are like, top tier, because not everybody do that at all. Yeah. But yeah, so shout out to Cicely Tyson, rest in peace. I didn't really cry with Cicely because she was damn near 100, but it's still like, damn, Cicely Tyson died. Yeah. Even though it was just like, okay, but it makes sense. But she died. Like, y'all sure she not gonna live forever? Like Betty White, like, it's certain people you just think is just gonna be here. Yeah. And her and Betty White were one. I'm still trying to figure out where. Betty White is dead? No, I mean her. I'm just saying people I thought would just live forever. I was gonna say, Betty White, yeah, no, Betty White. No, you'll know when Betty White dies. It's gonna be a mess. And shout out, can somebody find? I ask this every couple of months. No one ever answers me. Where the fuck is Barbara Walters? I've been asking this for like 3 or 4 years at this point. No one has told me where Barbara Walters is at.
Where's Barbara?
Yeah, like, find her. But
she in Florida, girl.
Girl, she's not. She's better than Florida. So this week, we're recovering from your insecurities. I chose this I chose this topic because I was reading a lot of like hate on Chloe Bailey, the half of Chloe and Holly. Shout out to Ungodly Hour. I played that album out. But apparently they separated their IG pages or their social media, which it was time. I think they're like 21.
Like 21 or something like that.
They're 21 and 22 at this point.
Yeah.
They should be able to kind of like have personal accounts outside of their group account. That just makes sense. It's like Beyonce and them need a separate account outside of Destiny's Child. That just makes sense.
Right.
So, but Chloe, if you watch Chloe and Holly over the years, Chloe has very much so came into herself when it comes to an entertainer. She's very like, you can just tell like she hits the stage and it's like sex pot. And a lot of people do that. Janet Jackson says like being on stage makes her feel sexy. Beyonce says that as well. Like performing gives them like a superpower. So Chloe, of course, when she gets on her Instagram, she's giving the girls the business. And the thing about Chloe is she got a nice ass shape. So even if she in baggy jeans and a t-shirt, the bitch is bad. It is what it is. Like if I was her, I'd be naked all the time. That shit. Y'all couldn't keep clothes on me. Y'all better keep clothes on me now. So she basically posted some videos. She's been posting on Instagram.
I know it was like after that silhouette challenge.
The silhouette challenge, and then she did this one video where she's like saging her room, but she's in like a t-shirt and panties. It's like she cut on her computer and just saged the room or whatever the case might be. And I just happened to go through the comments because it was like 18,000 comments. And I'm like, how the hell do you get 18,000 comments on this basic ass video of her just listening to music, running around with sage? Bitch, I do that shit every day with a bottle of champagne in my hand. So I go clicking in the comments and I was like a bit appalled and taken back because they was eating the girl up. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And it just reminded me of, and no shade to this chick, Aisha Curry. I remember because it was very like modest. I'm a wife. I keep everything for my man. Like you guys just do so much on the internet. You guys are so attention seeking on the internet. It's like the whole internet is attention seeking. You're posting your accomplishments. You're posting your new car. You're posting your new hairstyle. The social media is built on being attention seeking essentially.
Yeah.
So I read a couple, well, I don't even have it on my phone, but I read a few comments or whatever, and basically it was the whole modest girl thing. And so then I ended up on Twitter and I read this tweet, which reminded me about Insecurities. This girl is Ebony_QT. She says, more times than not, a woman having an issue with another woman embracing their body and sex appeal is projection on her own inability to do so. And that's a hill I'm gladly to die on. And it just reminded me how Aisha Curry had all these opinions about 2 or 3 years ago. And then she lose 5 pounds to put on a blonde wig and all of a sudden a baby girl running around in a bathing suit. And it really is your own, how you feel about yourself is how you judge other people.
I agree.
And for me, I didn't, it's been times in my life I've been insecure. A guy can do it, but guys do it in a weird way where it's like, why not me? It's always if they don't choose you or they're cheating on you, or like if you're married and his mistress don't look like you. Like, what is the mistress? Yeah. I think a lot of that can play a part in insecurities. So like niggas really, they be getting over. But outside of that, I think one of the things I was so insecure about were like girls who could live in their like sex and femininity and asexuality, because it took me a minute to get there. So any girl that just screamed sex to me all the time, meaning just how they looked, or if they were open in conversation, if they were just talking about threesomes, like I low-key was hating. I didn't call them whores in their face, but it was very judgy. And it was really more so judgy because I had put myself in a box over the years where I couldn't be as verbal about a lot of stuff. I really didn't get truly verbal until I got here. Yeah. On Party Girls. So when I read that tweet, it just reminded me of how people really get mad at other people because they do shit your ass can't do.
Yeah. Or that you're not with, or that you're afraid to do.
Yeah, like I say this about a lot of when for me, if it's a heterosexual man and he dwells on gay men, I always think he's gay because he's mad because he can't be gay. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm like a girl like that. Like if you were like if you call yourself heterosexual and you spend too like Boosie, if you spend too much time on gay men, I start having a problem. Like, why are you so worried about gay men? They're not bothering you.
Yeah.
But then I start thinking you're hating. Like, damn.
You wish you
nigga.
could live freely.
Look at this nigga with this rainbow. Like, you can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what had me. That's what I was thinking about when I was reading all that.
No, I agree. I do agree that, like, especially when it's just like, you know, oh, why does she have to do that? Why is she dressed like that? Why is she like that? Like, what the fuck does it matter?
It really doesn't. But I was looking at the people who was like trying to eat her up, and then it's like y'all couldn't do it though. Y'all don't have the appeal that. Yeah. And I'm not even talking about you need a badass body. I remember this one chick, I won't say her name, but I always thought, I don't want to say unattractive, but she was like really aki shaped, and like to me, she was like a 3 or 4. What I've always liked about her though, she never cared. She'll be in her cutoff shorts, getting her whole life. And a lot of people just can't do that with the self-confidence. So then it's like you got to drag a bitch to the gutter with you. Don't drag me to the gutter with you because you can't wear no cutoff shorts and a bra. That's on you. That's not on me.
Thanks.
It's the same way how I felt about those girls back in the day. Like, that was on me. It was me who wanted to explore more or talk about it more, but then couldn't. So then I judged people who did.
Yeah.
And then now I can't keep my damn mouth shut, essentially. So it's like, you really, sometimes when you're dealing with sometimes when you're dealing on pure hating, and everybody does it, you can, I know it's gonna be some people who gonna listen to this show like, I ain't never hate on a bitch in my whole life. Yes, you fucking did. Shut up. But if you can identify why you're hating, the sooner you can move past that phase.
Right.
And past probably your insecurity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I had a whole lot. Looks wise, weight. I hated being brown skinned. I did not think I was pretty for a while, even though everybody told me I look like my mama. The list goes on and on, how you have to just kind of throughout the years, life transformed you into different spaces.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, me too. Like I remember like I felt really bad like in high school because I was skinny, but I can't help, but it's like I can't help that I'm my size.
I remember.
But it was always like there are people that are like, oh, it's a skinny, it's skin and bones. Here comes the bag of bones. But I'm just like, oh.
And then the thing is,
I can't fucking help that.
I will go back. I didn't probably go back to early 20 size because I remember being super skinny, hated it, wanted to gain the weight.
Yes.
Gained the weight a little bit and was like, and I still wasn't satisfied. It wasn't until my mom sent me the pictures of me in college. And I was like, wait a goddamn minute. Now, why was I a bad bitch? But then I was like, oh my God, I'm so skinny because it was like the big booty girls. I'm just like, I want to shape so bad. Yeah. And then my dumb ass gained more weight. I'm like, no, what the fuck? Now I need to lose weight because I still ain't got the shape I wanted. Now I'm just here.
Yeah. I remember even working at D-Bar, like every girl that worked there had a shape. Except
girl, yeah, you did. You was like a little Asian child, girl.
And then the shit that they would wear, I mean, I would look ridiculous in it. Absolutely.
You would look
ridiculous in them damn onesie bodysuits. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I had on like them damn onesies.
Listen, them hoes used to wear them onesies like
they were them onesies out.
Okay, especially the referee onesies. I told them I would die before I wear that.
They love the onesies. With some Jordans.
I told the owner, I said, I will fucking die before I wear that shit. I'm not wearing it. It doesn't fit my body. I'm flat chested. I have a small butt. Like I'm little. Like these hoes is big.
You're gonna look like a beanpole.
I'm gonna look retarded. And then, I got a little, I got a head. Like, no.
Oh, yeah. You had that high bun. You had that high bun fucking around over there. Oh, no, ma'am. No, don't put my sister.
I would look like a fucking idiot. But they always made me feel, because they would always say, why don't you wear this? Why don't you wear this? I kept telling them, like, I don't have y'all shape. I'm not gonna wear nothing that makes me look crazy just because y'all are wearing.
Or just uncomfortable, because those girls look good in that outfit. I could never wear that.
I mean, I mean, I mean, honestly, I would look like a fucking board with a head on it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy you passed on that
Even
one.
until recently, I started really gaining weight. Like after I turned 36, like maybe end of 35, once I turned 36, that's when I really started gaining weight and holding it. Like I can't fit into some of the stuff that I used to wear in my late 20s, but like now I'm very comfortable in my skin and everything. I feel like I'm vindicated because I got a little peach.
Your booty. That's what when you was over here that last. I was like, your booty look fat.
No, I got a little peach, and I'm good with that. And then I'm okay with my boobs because I don't want big boobs because.
Please don't. Mine's grew out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, I don't want big boobs because I like to be braless a lot.
And I can't be braless no more. My titties say no, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I like to be braless. Yeah, I own 2 bras.
Mm-mm.
So I prefer to be flat chested. But like, but they always used to make me feel some type of way because I wasn't this, fucking Amazon looking person. And
them girls at D-Bar are different though. They be built. I don't know how D-Bar do it.
Nah, they go to the fucking.
I don't care how the girls
hoes get their body done.
No, that's fine. I don't care that they get their body done. But one thing I can say about D-Bar, they're gonna have all the bitches with the bodies in there. That's one thing I can appreciate. I don't care how you get your body. Do what makes you happy, sis.
Yeah, them girls got their bodies done. But
do what makes you happy.
I used to be very insecure about that because it's just like I feel like people, as much as people fat shame, people skinny shame too. And I don't like
everybody shame. That's why I can get into shaming anyway, because everybody gonna shame either way. Like everything that you're not, you're going to shame essentially. That's why I can't get into that shaming because people personally for me, they done took that shit too far.
Yeah.
And sometimes saying one comment is not me fat shaming your ass, it's just me saying one comment. And sometimes me saying one comment about being skinny ain't me skinny shaming you. I'm just saying one comment. Like I don't get into that whole.
No, but what I'm saying is like when you skinny shame is just like when somebody's just like, oh, you need to eat.
Oh yeah, they do that all the time. Black families are
the worst.
That. Either you can't be perfect in no black family. Either you fat or you skinny. They're gonna shame you either way. If you skinny, you need to eat at Thanksgiving. If you're fat, you need to turn away from the kitchen at Thanksgiving. If you skinny, eat the piece of cake. If you fat, you get another piece of pie. No, ma'am.
Why are
black
we like that?
Families are the rudest fucking people ever.
Listen,
black families probably the ones who give us insecurities anyway.
I believe it. Because mine did.
I think everybody is unintentional in what they do to people. And I will say that too, because I was around this girl and her daughter, and her daughter is shapely already. And she grabbed her daughter butt like, look at your big old booty. And it didn't register. Like when she said it, it was like the first time I noticed. I was like, oh, we really just be doing that, but unintentionally. Because there wasn't no malice behind it. And she's like, Mommy, stop.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nothing to it. But I was like, I feel like that's going to come up in therapy in about 10, 20 years. Because that's really how that stuff be happening.
Yeah.
It'd be that one comment, but then another comment, then another comment. And then all of a sudden, you in therapy talking about that one time you was in 5th grade and ate some Doritos. Like, it's stupid. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
But that's what I was trying to explain to my cousin. I was just like, you need to figure out, she's in high school, so of course that's like Mean Girl Central. Mm-hmm. And I was telling her, I was like, you need to, if you don't like somebody, you don't know why, because I get it. I've been liked for quote unquote no reason. I've disliked people in my day for quote unquote no reason because I really didn't have one, but they did something and I put it on that. I was like, if you start feeling like that, start trying to figure out why.
Where
because
it comes from. Yeah.
Nothing to do with the person.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
I just don't like her. I'm like, that actually means there's something wrong with you.
There's something that she has
that you don't have.
That you don't have, and it makes you. Yeah.
It takes you off your rocker. I feel like that's a warning to your insecurities and your personality.
Yeah. I agree.
But yeah, I mean, Niggas, and don't let niggas do it to you, because niggas have a way of making you feel insecure.
That's first and foremost. Don't think that you a bad bitch and then they gon' down, Jack, down, Chinatown.
If you ever learned anything from this show, let it be niggas will embarrass you. Y'all need to take that.
And then make you feel like you're the clown.
I don't even care if it's gonna be your husband. At some point, your husband has embarrassed you. Niggas will embarrass you. It's just how far are they gonna embarrass you? Level from 1 to 10, how far is the embarrassment? But a nigga is going to embarrass you, period. And don't because I know sometimes it gets hard, especially like it goes both ways. It goes for the mistress who's trying to figure out why you wife. Why she your wife? I mean, but you messing with me. Why she your wife? And it goes for the wife looking at the mistress. Like, well, why are you messing with her?
Yeah.
What is she? Why am I not enough? Like, why am I not good enough?
Because I always think that I always look at like I mean, not speaking on like mistresses or whatever, but like I always look at like the baby mama or the girlfriend, the ex.
I look at everybody. The mistress, the baby mama, the ex, the girlfriend from high school, the girlfriend from a week ago.
I want to know what makes you think like we're not even close.
Yeah, because that's the thing. When I see somebody and they have an eclectic type of dating pool, I be needing to know where I fit in, because am I ugly or am I cute? Because sometimes niggas have you confused. Keep me dating. Like, you'll see his baby mama and you be like, well, am I ugly? But then you'll see like a girlfriend, you be like, well, am I cute? But then like, let's say he got like a second baby mama, you be like, well, damn, am I cute again? Like,
where do I fit in? Yeah. Where do I fit in?
Something eclectic. Like, I know this ain't all about personality. Leave me alone. And then too, especially if you mess with somebody and you really love them and they start messing with somebody who you don't think is attractive. That's in
the heart.
My mama sent me some pictures. This is how ridiculous I was in college. It was this girl who, like, damn it, she was my nemesis at this point. We were like sister wives because we really was fucking the same nigga for years.
Yeah.
And I sent my mom, because this is when Facebook was out. So I had all in digital cameras. So I had all these pictures I had got from Facebook of her and her friends and sent them to my mom. And so my mom was sending them back to me when she was going through all the pictures I had. I was emailing her in college. And I remember looking at the picture and like being upset with myself because that situation and that nigga messing with her as long as he did, really I was taking a beating with like my insecurities because I just didn't get it. And I'm looking at the pictures now and I was like, I should have been left that fuck nigga alone. That's who you was messing with? You had the audacity to mess with me and her? This don't even make no damn sense. Like, hell no. And so I thought I was tripping. I started sending the pictures out to my friends, like, y'all remember all that drama I told y'all I had going on, and then that girl, blah, blah, blah. It was like, yeah, I said, here go 8 pictures of her. And it was like, I know you effing lying, Ebony. I'm like, no. I was like in a corner, damn near crying for this bitch. Because this nigga, I was like, oh, hell no. I almost found that nigga on Instagram because his ass out. But I ended up doing something else because I was looking for his ass.
Oh no, yeah, nah, and them be the ones you be like, this is not even worth it. It's not even worth my energy because it's just like give me some competition.
But when you mess with somebody and you like them, saying give me some competition is only good when you're really secure with yourself.
True.
At certain points in your life, you really don't be that secure, and people be like, oh, I found. If you ever hear people talk, it's like at 40, it happened for me. At 50, it happened for me. I'm good with myself now. And then you realize it's just a process anyway. So every year, every incident, every time, you get better with yourself. Because people, 50 is your golden years. It's like, bitch, I ain't got time to wait until 50.
I need this feeling now.
Bitch, shit now. Oh, no, 40. I'm like, okay, I'm close. And then you hear a bitch say 60. What? Y'all got 60. You got me at 60 fucked up. But that shit had me like how insecure. And that's why I was just like, you got to step back sometimes on these niggas because these niggas would be nah.
My ex, but you know what? My ex-boyfriend, he played that so well. Like he will always, because I feel like I've always been myself, and he would always make me feel like I had to.
You wasn't good enough.
Like I wasn't good enough as I am. And not to say that I don't want to grow or, you know, be a better person or, you know, just whatever I do, but everybody is who they are at their core. And I feel like that situation, it was always something. My nails were the wrong color or, you know, he would always make these comments like, damn, you dress like you're a rock star. And for
and then you start looking at people you knew he dated or people he paying attention to, and you're comparing yourself.
And then, you know, and then he would be like, you know, he would randomly show me pictures of the girls that he used to date. And I look absolutely nothing like that. I mean, nothing. And I mean, his baby mama got fucking paw prints on her chest.
Now, I'm not gonna judge paw prints because EVE has some paw prints on her chest.
Like, I mean, I'm dead ass. Like when I saw who his baby mother's was, I was just like, I can't compete with that. I'm not getting no paw prints on my chest. I can't. There's no like I couldn't compete with that. But you know, it was always something that I you know, something that I wasn't doing. It was always something that myself was.
And you don't realize it's chipping at you because it sounds very simple. Oh, the nail color. Okay, I can fix the nail color. I'm gonna fix it.
Listen,
it's your toes now.
So like I hate the color pink on my nails. I prefer dark colors. I like.
You know, I love a pink.
I'm not a pink girl, and that's
You're not. I love a pink.
I'm not a pink girl. I like dark Lincoln Park After Dark. I like reds. I like mauve color. I like dark colors. And I remember he would always tell me that he hated that. Like, why can't you just get pink nails? Get pink nails because I like pink. I don't. That's not me. Like that's not the type of girl I am. I like dark colors. And at the time, I was always wearing like dark colors. And one day I always used to tell him, I was like, nigga, if you're not paying for my nails to be done, then you don't have a say so in the color. And then one day he started paying for my nails to be done. And of course, I'm just like, I don't want no light pink. But you know, I did it to appease him, but it wasn't me. But then I started to see myself like change, and I look at pictures from that relationship, and they make me cringe because I was I
sent you the pictures of the girl.
Mm-hmm.
You got your phone with you?
No, I don't.
It's upstairs. I sent you the pictures.
Oh.
Because my mom sent me 100. I literally have 1,000 pictures of my. I'm trying to figure out why she should have asked why I was always in the club and how I had so many pictures for this and how I had so many clothes.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, I sent you the pictures. But yeah, we were it does. It chips away at you. So you really have to kind of be mindful of
those people
what people
that
are
do that.
saying to you.
Yeah. And that make you feel like
I can't describe it, but I know it when I feel it. Because I'm not saying I'm above insecurities now. I'm definitely not. I had some shit go down not too long ago where that literally was just my insecurities playing on me. And I was just like, oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But you have to kind of identify it and see, because it always, if it is for no reason why you do not, for majority of the time, some people you just get a bad vibe and they are evil as fuck. That's true. Let's be clear. Yeah. Some people really are evil as hell. And when you get that vibe, that's the vibe. But what I realized, that vibe and the insecurity vibe are two different feelings.
Yep.
It's one feeling like, oh, I don't really know. They seem like they're not a good person. Let me just kind of stay away. That insecurity feeling be like, oh, I don't like you. You didn't do nothing to me, but I don't fucking like you.
Yeah.
And that's that on that.
Yeah.
And now everybody needs to go to hell because I just decided I did not like you.
Yeah. No, but that's real shit. Like, I feel like if people make you feel bad about being yourself, not growth, not like becoming a better person, not like, you know, elevating your whatever.
Mhm.
But just you being you as is, I feel like when people make you feel bad about that, that is like, and that's friends, family, relationships, every ship. I think that is like that's a red flag.
It is. It's a red flag in family. It's a red flag in relationships. Don't leave these niggas where they at. That bitch not better than you. Well, maybe she can be probably, but leave that nigga where he at. Don't have that nigga.
But I mean, there's gonna be somebody in your lane. Everybody got a lane.
Just leave that nigga where he
There's
at.
always gonna be somebody richer, prettier, smarter.
Jay-Z had Beyonce singing Resentment behind some shit like that. Leave that nigga where he at. Leave that nigga right where he at. Had you in the goddamn mirror trying to lose weight, gain weight. Leave that nigga where he is at.
Leave him.
Girl, that's the only advice I can give you on that.
But that is so true. And I remember when that whole lemonade shit came out, I was reading some of the tweets and they were like, man, if it's Beyonce, there's no hope for us.
Nah, because my thing was Halle Berry back in the day. It was just like, nah, Halle Berry was revered. I don't think there was no other Black woman who has been more revered by men of all colors, of all countries than Halle fucking Berry. To this very day, niggas still quote Halle Berry. Jay-Z got Halle Berry name about 2-3 songs. I know Jay-Z got a crush on her. He had that one song where he had Eric Benet ready to cuss his ass out. Jay-Z don't mention Halle Berry.
My Beach is Better.
He did that. Is that song? And there's a second song. She loved Halle Berry or Beyonce. Is that My Beach is Better? Okay, then he had the song where I almost went Eric Benet, basically saying I almost lost the baddest bitch in the world. Halle Berry has been top 10 for so many years. I don't even know how she can stand it. And one thing about that, she got cheated on like it wasn't shit and beat on. Beat on and cheated on like it wasn't shit.
I'm not laughing at that.
No, for real. Going upside the girl head, the girl was deaf, the girl tried to commit suicide in her garage with her dog and shit. All that shit she done been through, and then them niggas still marry girls who aren't Halle Berry. That is
crazy.
That is insane. You married somebody who was not Halle Berry and you had Halle Berry. And people's like, well, and I get it. People like to play. They said like they try to play personality or whatever.
They try to make her seem like she's crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just how quickly somebody can move from having you on a pedestal to trying to fuck out of you a bitch.
Yeah.
And I remember somebody told me a long time ago, show me a beautiful woman, I will show you a man that's tired of fucking her. And I remember being so distraught, thinking like, damn, is that really life?
Yeah.
Like, I'm this bad bitch, I'm glowing, I'm amazing, but I'm gonna get with this guy and eventually there's a chance that he might think I'm not the bad bitch. And then I'm be looking at all the other girls he messing with that I look better than, but now I'm like, oh, I lost it. I lost it. I don't know how to get it back. Oh shit, I got kids on my titties and I lost it. I fucking lost it. Nah. Hell, Beyonce said it. I ain't lost one of them songs on Lemonade. Shit, I'm looking damn good. I ain't lost it. Shit. Niggas really be doing that shit to you. You just be like,
they do. They really do, man. They be trying it.
Listen, and that's why you nip that shit in the bud. And I know it is hard. It really is. But if you have the
especially
strength,
if you like them, it is hard.
If you got the strength in you, if you need to dig deep, that is one of the times you need to go dig
down in the dirt. In the soil.
Yeah, you need to get you a Bible, some chakras, and some sage. This is when you get the Quran. This is when you get Buddha. It is.
Call your ancestors.
Not let that nigga have you looking at some girl like, so I heard. Nah, bitch.
No, don't why her.
Yeah, don't. Bitch, why not me, nigga? Like, nigga, you stupid. Psh. Why not? Like, you're dumb. There is some nigga who will why me. Weirdo, because them niggas, woo.
Yes, that is big old bitty facts.
Listen, we'll pop up with a baby out of nowhere on your ass, okay? Niggas really play in your face. Don't let them say it.
Play all day, girl.
Listen, life is already hard in general.
Being
Insecurities,
racist, girl.
insecurities a lot of times don't be having nothing to do with people. And then you gotta add people insecurities, you gotta add nigga insecurity. I ain't got time. I just need to settle with my regular insecurities. I ain't got time to add the other ones.
Cause that's, and you know what the worst thing is dealing with a nigga that has insecurities.
Oh yeah, them
Like-
niggas are psycho.
Like, okay, like to me, I feel like a person that dates outside their range is like, I don't like that. Like, you know your range. You know, so when I say that, like, okay, they date a pretty girl, but they can't handle everything that
The attention the pretty girl gets.
the attention. And I feel like
And that's when but
that's annoying because
not
like, bro, you see me and you see everybody else that sees me. But you decided to pursue, you decided to do what you needed to do to come into my space. And then now you want to be now every time I talk to somebody, every time somebody comes up to me is fucking up. You fucked up. You did.
What I don't like about the situations when it comes to like male and female insecurities, I think women have the tendency to cater to a man's insecurity versus a man trying to make us feel better about our insecurities. Women have a bit more sympathy and they're softer and feminine energy and blah, 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 and all the weak shit that women are equipped with.
Yeah.
When niggas be insecure, it's like we spend the day trying to make them not insecure.
We gotta tell them everybody.
Yeah,
like, okay.
or you're toning down so he can shine.
Right.
And that's the problem I have with that. So I don't think nobody should be with a nigga where they gotta spend their whole goddamn night trying to remind him that he your nigga and y'all gonna go home together. Like that is just, and then that's when you get into, that's all them for my man and fatal attractions. A
That's
lot of them be men.
It is.
Yeah, it be them men. They be stepping on them, killing them girls.
I mean, half the time is people that have been in jail, guys that have been in jail. They get out of prison and then they find like the women that are like so desperate to be in a relationship. But
It's
they're
like
smart.
always
No,
that.
but like they're smart, like they're doctors, they're lawyers, whatever. I've seen some of those episodes of For My
No,
Man.
I've seen some of those, but it's like it's a manipulative type thing. Like I would not deal with no insecure man. Like truth be told, I really deal with my own insecurities in the corner and have to deal with my insecurities in the corner and your insecurities too. Like that's too much for me.
I can't do two of them.
I can't do two at once. I can't. And then I gotta like dim the light and make sure like I don't shine. And then it's
Right.
like, hey girl, and I'm like, oh,
quiet.
right, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm like saying, hey, Adrianna, look, I really don't know you and shit because I don't want him in my face. Like, oh, how you know her? Like, we do a whole podcast. Like I feel like Ike and Tina Turner, like how Ike was. You remember when Tina, they started saying Tina, Ike was just showing me that guitar, and I was like, oh, he's gonna beat her. I can't deal with that. I won't do that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you don't want to know what an insecure man look like, watch What Slug Got to Do with It. And you watch Ike, you literally watch Ike transform into being hella insecure. Everything was all fun and games, but he thought he was that dude. And I'm Ike, I'm gonna change your name to Tina. Let's roll. And then the second Tina started getting a little hype, little wigs was popping. She was busting a little tail feather. Ike started strumming that guitar hard as hell. And then you know what I did? I spent that time trying to embarrass that lady every time he got a chance. No, I
Every
fucked that
time.
night.
Okay,
Nah.
pause. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like about to pee on myself. Hold on.
You fine?
Hold on. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, so if you ever really want to see like how jealous somebody can get, please watch that. What's Love Got to Do with It is genuinely, you watch Ike go from being that dude to not being able to take anime at all.
That's wild. Like, and it's almost as like they built you up to tear your ass down.
They do. Some people do that. Some people like to act like, some men like to act like they're okay with their girlfriend having shine. The reality is a lot of men just aren't. I mean,
That's
and you
sad.
gotta read people. You gotta know, because like I said, women are just built different. It's the way we're made up. We're like nurturers. So
Yeah.
you have to watch people for real. because then you jump into being in love, and then now you're trying to save him from his insecurities, but his way of getting his insecurities out is by making you feel like shit.
Right.
And I've seen people in I've been in situations like that. So it's like, don't get too, take it for what it is. Don't get too caught up, because next thing you know, you being Captain Save-A-Hole to somebody's feelings, and I ain't got time.
Definitely don't have time.
Yeah,
Honestly, that's one of the first questions I ask, because especially since we started this podcast, I'm just like, are you okay with maybe perhaps sometimes maybe being a subject of what I talk about?
Yeah, you have to, because then they'll be like, and then
Hey guys, so we're having some technical difficulties. Ebony must have had her computer die or some shit. She must have lost signal, but we're gonna go ahead and end the show. But you can follow us on IG. We are Recovering Party Girls, or Twitter, Recovering Party Girls Pod. Thank you guys so much for listening. We talked about insecurities today, recovering from insecurities. I enjoyed the conversation thoroughly. Please check out Miss Oliva RootS on our What's Cool in the City. We'll be posting that on YouTube. We'll be posting some of the video clips on Instagram as well. Again, thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.